Hi, and welcome to Out of My Mind. My name is Robson Wells. Today we are taking this vlog in a different direction. Originally, when I'd started this vlog, I was anticipating that it would be something like the How to ADHD YouTube channel, except for OCD and schizophrenia. And that is how I envisioned it in my mind. But I came to realize that I don't really know much about all these diseases, or at least I don't know much more outside of my own experience. I'm self-taught. And so when I was trying to research and write these things, I found that I was just kind of regurgitating information that was already available, and it wasn't particularly useful to anyone. So what I want to do is now shift the focus of this vlog to be back toward about me and my mental illness, about my career, about my family, about my life, and all of that dealing with mental illness. So we're going to talk about those things. As for mental illness, I have panic disorder, OCD, schizophrenia, depression, and a thing called trichotillomania. I have had these mental illnesses for about 8 years. That's when I was first diagnosed with panic disorder. A few years later, I was diagnosed with OCD, and a few years after that, schizophrenia. However, looking back on my childhood, I can see that I had symptoms of particularly the OCD even back as a little kid. Things like I always had to make equations out of numbers on clocks to make them reconcile. I also, when I was driving and we would pass double yellow lines and there was a break in the line, I would have to pick my feet up off the floor, and then when we hit the double yellow line again, I could put my feet back down. Weird things like that I've had since I was a little kid. Professionally, I have my master's in marketing, and I work in marketing, and I've done so for the last about 10 years, particularly in the tech industry, and I've jumped around from business to business. I've been in the property business, I've been in software, I've been in the construction industry doing marketing. The thing that I love about marketing is I'm not interested in climbing the corporate ladder and wearing suits and having corner offices. What I enjoy is the squishier side of business. I enjoy consumer psychology. Marketing is all about understanding someone so well that not only can you anticipate their needs, but you know what they want before they want it. And that is what marketing is to me, and that is why I love it. Understanding people is also one of the main reasons why I became a writer. I'm a writer. I was first published in 2004 in a local regional press, actually the LDS market, the Mormon market. I had 3 books published in that market. They're all out of print and they're not very good, and so you don't have to go digging them up if you like my other stuff. I then published 6 books with HarperCollins, which were a lot of fun, young adult science fiction. I love them. I'm very proud of them. I also, since then, self-published 1 book, which was alternate history, Old West, diesel punk, King Arthur story. So you can see why that one didn't sell. It's a little hard to categorize. I also ghost wrote 3 books, and I won't tell you what their titles are or who I ghost wrote them for, but suffice it to say that when I went camping at Yellowstone last year, I took all the books with me and burned them in the campfire. Finally, my last book is that I co-wrote a book with James Patterson. Yes, that James Patterson. And that book will be coming out in August of 2018. I'm really excited for that. In no particular order, my favorite movies are It's a Wonderful Life, On the Waterfront, Scrooge, Evita, and West Side Story. You'll notice that 2 of those are Christmas movies, and 3 of them are musicals. So that tells you a little bit about me. My favorite bands are, in no particular order, Natalie Merchant. Well, she's my favorite. Iron and Wine, The Beatles, Gnarls Barkley, and the Civil Wars. My top 5 favorite foods are fried chicken, tempura, cheese enchiladas, fish tacos, and huevos rancheros. My family is a huge part of my life. I am married to a wonderful woman named Erin. We've been married for 18 years in March. I also have 3 kids, a 15-year-old girl, a 12-year-old boy, and a 9-year-old boy. They are all awesome. We are all dealing with our own issues. My all three kids have ADHD, as does my wife. So we see that going on quite a bit. Um, I also have a dog. Currently, my dog is a fantastic black lab puppy named Maggie that we've had for just about 6 weeks now, and she is great. Anyway, that's it for today. I am going to be back on Monday, and I'm going to be addressing some of the questions and comments that have come up in Facebook and Twitter talking about this. Also, in the comments below, uh, tell me what your favorite movies are, your favorite musicians, and your favorite foods. I would love to hear and get a little discussion going. Thanks so much for listening. My name is Rob Wells. This is Out of My Mind.